Hello and welcome back to the channel everyone. So in this video I'm going to review this water flosser that I've been sent by a company called Fairywill. You can look for Fairywill on Amazon and you'll find this water flosser. I reviewed my current water flosser a year ago and it's one of my most viewed videos. Some 97,000 people have watched me use this water flosser and it's still running and it's still working fine, but it's getting a bit long in the tooth. I cleaned it up a little bit, but I think this one from Fairywill, if it's any good, I think I'll make this my main driver and I'll get rid of this one because it's getting a bit old now, and I guess you put it in your mouth, so although you can change the tips, I think it's probably getting a bit long in the tooth. So hopefully this one from Fairywill is quite good. So it's got a bigger water tank, so one of the things I like about it is the water tank runs along the side. So this only holds 200 millilitres, which is about 7 ounces, and this one holds 300 millilitres. Apparently it's got 3 operation modes with LED indication, 2 minutes auto timer, 0.6 ultrafine water flow, low noise design, so we can get the decibel meter out on my phone and check that, see which one's louder. It's got a lithium ion battery that can be charged in 4 hours, 300 millilitre water tank, it's waterproof, and it runs and charges on 5 volts. So let's open it up. Well, you can get this in all different colours. I opted for the white one, just because I've got a white one at the moment. Okay. It's got manuals, a warranty card. I've used quite a few water flossers and reviewed quite a few water flossers now at this stage, so I'm not sure I'll need the manual. Okay, got your on off button, mode button, same charging port. A lot of them have that same sort of 2-pin charging port. And it comes with little packs of 2 heads, so 4, 6, 8 heads. I wonder if the ones from my old water flosser will fit on. I think they might. No, slightly different. Take these out. Little rubber washer. Put that on. So it's actually a bit taller. I mean, the water flossers are all very similar. It'd be nice to upgrade to a brand new one. So some of the comments I get asked are, how often do you have to recharge the water in this one, or refill the water? And it's kind of every couple of uses. I'll probably get 2-3 uses out of it, so this will probably last, I guess, maybe 4 or 5 uses before you have to refill it. Okay, let's go to the bathroom and test it out. So here's the charging cable. It's a standard kind of USB cable on one end. Should probably charge the water flosser before first use. They always sort of come charged from the factory, but it's a good idea just to plug it in. There we go. So blue light means it's charging. Okay, so I'm in the bathroom now, so the first thing to do is put some water in this water flosser. So it's got a little port on the bottom, so you can top it up there. You can just slide it down like that as well if you want to put that bit under the tap, which is probably the easier way to fill it up. And just to demonstrate how much more water this one holds than the old more pilot one I've got. Yeah, so quite a bit more in this tank, which is handy. Right, I'll fill that back up again. Now all these water flossers say they're low noise. I've got this decibel meter on my phone, so I'm just going to use this and see exactly how loud they are. So I'm going to use my old one first, the more pilot one. Don't know if you can see the decibel meter. That's on pulse. So that's about 46. Yeah, about 46 decibels. Let's try the new one. Well, this is the Fairywill water flosser. Listen first. 52 decibels. So, new one is slightly louder. Okay, now let's compare their jet strength. So they're about the same strength. A lot of these water flossers are very similar, normally about 120 psi. Okay, so I'm making a bit of a target. I've cut a hole in the box. I normally put tissue paper across the boxes and see if they'll cut a hole in tissue paper, which they do very easily. So today I'm using some A4 white paper. I'm just going to sellotape that across. Just curious as to whether they can punch through paper. I've no idea actually. They definitely go through tissue paper, as I've shown in previous reviews, quite easily. Let's draw a target on that. There's my bullseye. Right, put that up in the sink. Okay, let's try the Fairywill water flosser first. I'm quite impressed that went through A4 paper. That's shredded, that. You can see how wet that is. The paper's just like mulch. Now, as much fun as it is using these as water pistols, let's actually use it as it was intended and use it as a water flosser. Now, a top tip, I said in my previous videos, is to use a cap full of mouthwash. It makes the whole water flossing experience much more pleasant. It's probably better at cleaning your teeth as well if it's got a bit of water, a bit of mouthwash in it. So I'll just put that in the little port there. Let's give this a go. Turn that around. Pretty good. Yeah, nice clean, fast jet. Yeah, it works really well. I like that. Now if you have a look in the sink, now if you don't like this bit, look away for the next 30 seconds. I don't know if it'll come out on camera. These little bits are kind of whatever I last ate that was in my teeth. Now it's amazing, water flossers always get little bits of food out that you think probably aren't in there. Yeah, I don't know when I last ate something, but probably a biscuit this afternoon. Obviously still had a bit of it in my teeth, so there you go. That's why you need a water flosser, because your electric toothbrush won't get that out. Actually, let's demonstrate that next. Let's show you what a water flosser can do versus an electric toothbrush. Okay, if anyone's ever viewed my water flosser reviews before, there's a sort of standard test I do, which more just shows the usefulness of a water flosser rather than demonstrates how good the individual water flosser is. But so that test is basically I eat some cereal, kind of Special K type cereal. So I eat the bowl and then use my normal Oral-B 9000 toothbrush. I use that for 2 minutes, and then we see what the water flosser can get out of my teeth. See if there's any remnants of the cereal after a good 2 minutes of brushing. So first step is just to eat the cereal. Okay, so that's step 1 done. I've eaten the breakfast cereal. Step 2 is to brush my teeth. Just put some toothpaste on the brush. Get my phone out to time it. Let's get the stopwatch ready. Go. Okay, so that was step 2. I brushed my teeth for 2 minutes. So now I'm going to use a water flosser and see if I can get anything else out of my teeth that the electric toothbrush didn't manage to. Now, I'll show you just before I do this that the sink is completely empty. So the sink is completely clean. I've washed it through. So now to use the water flosser. Right, I'll just show you what the water flosser managed to get out of my teeth. Again, look away if you're not into this bit. It's not a lot actually. There's a few specks you can see there. Do you just think the electric toothbrush just doesn't get everything out, so that's why it's worth having the water flosser. It just gets those extra few specks out. Your teeth do feel a lot cleaner after using water flosser. It kind of gets in between the teeth and it stops you having to use the dental gum or the, what do you call them, those interdental brushes. I never really got on with those. It's got 3 other modes on this water flosser. So it's got a clean as your normal one, soft, massage. Let's give the soft one a go. Same thing really, it's just not as much power. Massage, I guess kind of a pulse. Yeah, I think the 3 different modes are a bit of a gimmick. Day to day you're just going to use it on the most powerful mode. And even though it tore through the A4 paper, it's not going to tear through your gums. Obviously it's designed for your gums, so yeah, it's a good little water flosser. So in conclusion then, I'll be keeping this one. I'm going to use it as my daily water flosser. There's nothing wrong with my old more Pilot one. This Fairywill one, it's just got a better water tank. It's newer. The jet feels a bit more, I don't know what the right word for it is, a bit more, it's like a little bit of laminar flow. It feels a bit more like brought together in your mouth, less of a spray. But yeah, so you can recommend the Fairywill water flosser. And I'll be chucking this old one in the bin. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe to the channel. Okay, so if anyone's viewed my water flosser reviews, this is a sort of standard test I do. So I've got a bowl of